Before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to talk just a few minutes about Ford Takeover, guys. I cannot wait to see you guys at Ford Takeover. Also, we're going to have a huge booth set up with all of our merch. Also, the trim bezels will be available there. Plus, the cool thing is, guys, I'm going to be giving away a Dragy. That's right, a Dragy. I'll post a picture up of what one of those are if you guys don't know, but they are really cool. I bought one for my car. Some videos to come on that soon. And guys, I will be giving away one of those at Ford Takeover. Along with that, I'm also going to be giving away a gift card to the website. And speaking of the website, if you guys haven't already heard, this is something I'm doing just for my subscribers. If you go to 417fox.com and you key in sub7 at the discount code, you will get 7% off your complete order. Plus, as of right now, everything is still free shipping on the website. Let's get to the video. Guys, welcome back to 417 Fox. Today we are adding a new car to the channel. And it's not just a car for me, it's a car for this kid right here. It's his well, actually it's your second Fox body.
Fox, yeah.
The first one didn't turn out so well. Second one, hey.
They'll be all right.
Yep. Guys, I can't wait to see what we're going to do with this car. We're going to show it to you on the trailer. We'll get it home and we'll do a full walk around the car, show you all the goodies, because I'm going to tell you, wait till we open the hood for you. Right now we already got it on the trailer, so we'll get this thing home because it has a lot of surprises under the hood. Peyton, tell me what you think about the car, man.
Pumped up. Very good.
This
Ready to
kid
get
is
rolling.
wired up, ready to get this car running. It's running. We're gonna make it run better. All right, guys, y'all ready to see it? Peyton, let's go show them, man. Let's go show them. Hey, this car's going.
Like I wanted.
Boy's wanting a 4i, so we got an 86 GT right here, and this thing is super nice, guys. I'm going to tell you, I am a little bit jealous of this car. But you know, I mean, I think my name's going to be on the title too, right?
I don't know about that. am I on yours?
Huh?
Am I on your title?
On a few. You're always, yeah, you're actually on my title.
Okay.
You are on my title. See? Hey, look, he done dug himself a hole there.
I guess.
No, but man, guys, it's actually going to stay with me for a while till Peyton can get a house and all that. But heck, this is a car you're going to see on the channel a lot because we got big plans for this car. Hey, just like with anything, it takes money, and Peyton's got to put together some money for it. You know, he's a young kid, fixing to be newly married, so he's smart. He's got priorities. But you know what? At 20 years old and having this, I'm pretty dang proud of him. It's pretty cool. So we get it home, guys. We got to drive back. We got about a 3-hour drive back to get back to Missouri. We'll get the car back home, and I'll tell you the whole story on this car, because how we got this car is really a blessing.
Oh yeah.
It really is. It really is a blessing, and I want to tell you the whole story about how we got this car, and we'll do a full walk around because the interior and what's under that hood of that car, yep, you don't find them like this. We'll catch up with you when we get back to Missouri. Well, guys, we got the car back home. We got it unloaded. Unfortunately, Peyton had to get on home because he has to get up super early and get to work tomorrow morning. And Peyton actually lives 2 hours north from here. So we got the car unloaded. It's off the trailer. It's in the front yard. But before we go out there and do a complete walk around on the car and give you guys all the details, I think it's extremely important for you guys to know how we were able to get this car. So my good friend Matt that you seen on the last video, and if you guys didn't see that video, I want to click this card. So Matt and I were able to work out a really good deal so Peyton could get this car. There's actually not been any money change hands for this car. This just goes to show you how good of a person and friend Matt is. Who gives somebody, signs over the title to a car like that and doesn't get anything in their hand at the time of the transaction? Well, Matt's the kind of guy that done that for me and done that for Peyton. I'm going to tell you guys, I am probably a better person for knowing Matt, because that guy has probably one of the biggest giving hearts that I've ever seen. He is the kind of person that makes you want to be better. Well guys, as mentioned in the thumbnail, we've actually got 2 new cars. Well, 1 new car and a truck to the channel. So besides that, I've also just purchased this. I needed a tow rig, and usually I've always drove my car to car shows, and that's not always feasible, taking a really long trip, say to North Carolina, to some upcoming events there, maybe going to Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach. Now I also have this truck up here, as you guys can see, but that truck there is actually my company truck, and I can't be hauling around a Mustang with my company provided vehicle. So actually I didn't have a truck, so I bought this one. It's a 2004. We'll do a quick walk around. I'm going to do an upcoming video on this truck where we clean it up, and I've got some of the best tips on how to clean leather and how to clean an engine bay, and I promise you, you're going to be surprised at how well these tips work, and it's not commonly known. So guys, just real quick rundown on this truck. This truck has 170,000 miles on it. It's a 2004. It's rust free, which is pretty difficult to find here in Missouri. It has the 5.4 on it. The guy that I bought it from just did all of the work on it. Had a very expensive repair bill because it has new timing chain, cam phasers, all of that has been done, which is going to be one of the most biggest issues with these 5.4 on the 4-valve trucks. It runs perfect, doesn't smoke, doesn't use any oil, doesn't do anything. He did also the cam phaser lockout on it as well. But other than that, it's a super nice truck. Most of these trucks you see that have 120,000 miles on them, that leather's all tore up, this truck was taken care of, and you can tell it. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty straight truck. Do a quick walk around on it. It's raining here today. Actually has a Line-X spray and bed liner. I've not cleaned this truck up one bit yet. This is exactly how I bought it. We'll do a quick detail on it soon. Well guys, as you can see, although the seat is worn, it is not torn and is still in great shape. So one other thing about this truck, and I want your guys' opinion. I'm a big Facebook Marketplace user. It's a little bit of a problem that I have. I like these stock tires and wheels on this truck. The tires, I would say, probably have about 20-25% life left on them. Well, I just happened to be on Facebook Marketplace and somebody posted up these wheels and tires. I'm going to take you over and show them. What do you guys think about these? Basically, they're both 18s. Now let me tell you about the deal I got on these wheels and tires. Somebody had posted them up, and you know how it shows on my Facebook Marketplace when the price has been reduced. It was reduced from $100 to $50. I was like, oh, they must be wanting $50 a piece for them. Not a bad price. So I messaged them and I said, is this for all 4 or just for one? They said, no, it's all for all 4. We just want them gone. I said, how soon can I come pick them up? So yes, $50. And look at the tires, guys. There is still a ton of tread on these. Not a whole lot difference in tread between these two and those. I just couldn't pass them up. Which ones do you think look better? Let me know. Well, boys, we got her offloaded from Matt's trailer, and I'm actually borrowing Matt's trailer for Ford Takeover to haul the 417 Fox on it, and then we'll be driving the S550. Got the car here parked. Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to really drive it yet because we're having a little bit of an issue with the fuel injection system. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. As I told you guys, I would kind of do a full walk around, tell you a little bit more about this car. We're going to start in the interior, which is phenomenal in this car for an 86. Guys, look at the door panels. Look at the interior. It does have tilt. These seats are near perfect condition. Rear seat is mint. Now, as you guys can see, this car does have a 4-point roll bar in it. It has a Hur shifter, which is absolutely going to go. I'm not a fan of those. Of course, we're going to do something better with the gauges. We'll go ahead and do a gauge pod up here, and I'll talk about that here in just a minute. As you guys can see, it's a pretty straight car. Now, this does have tubular Lakewood control arms. See if I can get you guys under there and show you. See if you guys can see that. The guys, overall, a super nice car, super straight car. We're not 100% sure what direction we're going to take on this car just yet. But we are fairly certain that we're going to end up painting it, but we'll probably keep it the original color. We're probably going to get it lowered, get it on some 18s, probably do a 5-lug swap, maybe put some Brembos up front. But that's just kind of what we're thinking about right now. We could end up doing something completely different. So let's pop the hood, and I'll show you what kind of goodies it has under there. All right, boys, as you can see, we got a few goodies under here. Not unless I can figure it out. I'm pretty sure that's the issue. And if you guys know about these Fitechs, I know there's folks that love them and there's folks that hate them. But this one's not working correct. We can get the car started, but we usually need starting fluid to start the car. And then it may run and idle fine for 5 minutes and then it just dies. So I haven't even had a chance to really go through and see what's going on, guys, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? This car does have this Summit ignition box. It's got aluminum heads. I do not know what kind of aluminum heads. It's cammed. I mean, we really don't know a lot of the details on the motor itself, guys. I really don't even know if it's a stroker or what. You guys can see one of the biggest things on here is it does have a Powerdyne supercharger on it. Now, these aren't some high-powered supercharger, which is probably good for this car. It's probably like a 6 or an 8 pound boost supercharger, but hey, it'll liven it up a little bit. So you guys can see that we still have some work to do on this car. But I think if we get this thing lined out, got a little bit of a beast sitting here ready to go. I got to find some time to do it. So we may keep the Fitech on here. It does have a little controller inside. I don't know. I kind of want to go with more of what I know, and I really know nothing about those. I'd like to just go with maybe like an Explorer intake and put 42-pound injectors in it, upgrade the fuel system, put a Holley Terminator X on it, and then tune it myself. I'm not an expert on any of that stuff, but I know with that system, I can figure it out. And there's enough info out there where I feel like there's enough resources on YouTube that I can get the car running right with that system. With this, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad system. It's just I'm not familiar with it. And I'm also planning on doing something similar to that on the 417 Fox. You guys comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you guys love seeing this new car on the channel. We're going to see a ton of this car on the channel because we're going to do a ton to this car. So we're still undecided on exactly what we're going to do to the car, but whatever it is, we got a really cool car to start with this wonderful 86 GT. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.